Sexiness is actually a scarce resource. Who is more naked between men and women? My girlfriend is an economist, and one day while chatting casually, she somehow got involved in sexiness. She asked, in your opinion, who is more naked, men or women, in expressing their sexual requirements for the opposite sex? I didn't understand it for a while. From what aspects can I look at it? My girlfriend said, just look at the matrimonial ads. This is the best specimen of modern people's requirements for sexy. I said, that could be a male. Haven't you seen the covers of magazines all over the world, all of which are dominated by beautiful women, basically to satisfy men's aesthetic desires? My girlfriend said, wrong. I think women are not subtle at all when it comes to asking men to be sexy. For example, in matrimonial advertisements, women all clearly indicate the desired height of men. Height is a symbol of sexiness. In livestock and farming societies, including pre-industrial societies, a man's height was very important because height was a crucial factor in chasing prey and capturing enemies, including dealing with love rivals. If a woman finds a tall man, the survival and safety of herself and her offspring will be more securely guaranteed. In contrast, men have to be more restrained and even wiser. In their marriage advertisements, they did not specify the desired body measurements of the women, but rather expressed the hope that the women they wanted to recruit would be virtuous and gentle. This is an acquired character rather than a gift from nature. Of course, you can say that being virtuous is also sexy, if there are levels of sexiness. I think this is a higher level sexiness indicator. I laughed and said, according to your logic, requiring a man to be tall is actually an outdated and sexy thing. My girlfriend said seriously, yes, even in primitive societies, height does not necessarily guarantee victory. As long as short people are resourceful, they can still inherit their own genes. This is why short people continue to exist today. When women insist on height, they are lazy in thinking and simplify things. Another manifestation of simple modernization is that wealth is regarded as sexy. I laughed and said that this was so funny. Height was acceptable for being sexy, but as for money and sexiness, they really had nothing to do with each other. My friend said you are too ignorant. I'm not talking about happiness. I'm talking about sexiness. Sexy is a neutral word. You can't say it is good or bad, nor can you say what results it will definitely lead to. Some people who are unwilling or don't like to think with their own minds always like to write down common versions of complex things. Nowadays, not only being rich is sexy, being powerful has also become a symbol of sexiness. You see, corrupt and depraved high-ranking officials almost all have so-called confidants, who are actually just prey of the opposite sex who have swallowed the bait. It is a big mistake to think that a man with power, height, ancestry, etc., is sexy. It is a big mistake to think that following him in your life will provide you with security. Sexy is not a reproductive feeling, so it is not only related to sex hormones, but also to a person's grasp and cultivation of his own gender. Take men as an example. Thinking about ancient times, the most sexy would be the leader who could run fast, jump high, and chop down tigers and wolves with a stone axe. Later, people like Zhuge Liang who rocked goose feather fans, but were very strategic, were also considered sexy. In ancient times, women were considered sexy only if they could give birth to many children. But by the time Yu committed suicide, in addition to her beauty, her strength and loyalty were also considered sexy. From this point of view, sexiness is also one of the indicators of social progress. It is said that Mr. Ron Sishan from Phoenix TV was recently selected as the sexiest man somewhere. This old man is bald and stuttering, which really goes against the current standards of beauty. It can be seen that sexiness is constantly improving. Sexy in women does not mean twisting the waist and showing off the hips, nor does it mean squealing with big breasts and buttocks, but a way to integrate the external and internal beauty of women. Not only does it need to be considered by men as a unique and ingenious work of the opposite sex, but also women should also feel that this is the pride of their colorful nature. Sexiness in men does not mean being strong and powerful, nor does it mean being a high-ranking official with wealth, but the perfect integration of men's external and internal beauty. Not only does it make women feel that this is unique to the opposite sex, but it also makes men feel sexy. I also feel that this is a model for myself to strive for and look up to. I said, after hearing what you say, we are all mortals who are not sexy at all. My friend said, do you think sexiness is everywhere like the green lawns in America today? Sexiness is actually a scarce resource.
Alright, this part of the story ends here.
Want to know what happened next? Let's listen to the breakdown next time.